Hi, I'm Grant Aldrich, the founder and CEO of Preppy, and I'd like to welcome you to the Diesel Mechanic Accelerator Series. I'm a nationally recognized college and education expert, and I've been featured in Forbes, Reader's Digest, Bloomberg, and hundreds of others. Today, I'll give you a step-by-step blueprint on how to start your career as a diesel mechanic in 6 months or less without the burden of student debt, without driving to classes every day. Not just that, I'll talk about what employers want from mechanics and how you can be prepared for that. What I'm about to reveal to you today will be game-changing. So make sure you pay attention and stay away from any distractions. Now, today's video is divided into 3 parts. Number 1, getting the right education in diesel tech, building a strong resume, and how to be job ready as a diesel mechanic. To start your career as a diesel tech the right way, you need these 3 things. And it's possible to do all of this without wasting time and without going into debt. And today, I'll show you how. Let's get started. The first thing you need to focus on is getting the right education. You need to enroll in the right training program. Up until recently, enrolling in a full-time school where you show up on campus has been the popular choice for many years. This could mean a 2-year associate's degree at a university or a 1-year certification program at a community college or local training organization. But, in today's time, I don't recommend this. The main reason is the big price tag. A full-time program can cost you up to $50,000. 50 grand. Think about it. With such a big price tag, you're under the burden of student debt even before you get your first paycheck. Even for a certification program or local training program, the tuition can be upwards of $20,000. Aside from the cost, it can also take 1 to 2 years to complete these full-time programs. That's a problem too. You're spending years in a classroom. Time is money, and you're losing that time in a classroom. Because of high enrollment costs and long course duration, full-time programs are not practical. So how do you build a strong foundation in diesel tech? What's the alternative? The answer is online diesel tech certification programs. Online programs are affordable, and you can complete these programs within months. Here's why online programs are better for getting your diesel tech training. Learn at your own pace. Unlike a full-time program where you have to drive to campus 4 times a week on a rigid schedule, with an online program, you can get your training from your home and learn at your own pace. As busy adults, we have jobs, kids, and other responsibilities. We can't just drop everything for years to be in a classroom. Online is on your schedule, at home on the couch, and without the stress. A better learning experience. In a classroom, you're all huddled up around the professor trying to see and too afraid to ask questions. With an online program, you learn with 3D animations, simulations, presentations, and of course, instructor-led videos. 3D animations help you understand the inner workings of diesel engines in a way that's impossible with classroom learning. This holistic way of learning helps you build a strong foundation and practical knowledge of diesel engines. Faster and affordable. With an online program, you're ready to start your career as a diesel mechanic in under 6 months without the burden of student loans looming over your head. That's right, unlike a full-time program, you can complete an online program within months. And since they're affordable, you don't have to worry about student debt. One thing to note here is not all online programs are created equal. You need to ensure a few things like in-depth training material, interactive presentations, instructor-led videos, and self-paced learning. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I find such an online training program that takes care of this? Stay with me till the end, and I'll share details about an insanely affordable online training program for diesel mechanics that checks all the right boxes. So, to build a strong foundation in diesel tech, you need the right training, and enrolling in an online diesel tech training program is recommended. Okay, so number 2, build a strong resume. This is something that few entry-level technicians focus on, but if you have a strong resume, you set yourself apart. As I said, getting the right education is important. But apart from that, there are 2 things that you want that could help you have a strong resume. Number 1, a university certificate. And number 2, industry certifications. Look, If you have a certificate from a big, well-known university, it builds trust. That certificate could show the employer that you're fully prepared. Now, I know what you're thinking. I recommend online training programs, but how do you get a university certificate then? Well, there's a way you can enroll in an online training program and get a university certificate. It's possible. I'll come back to that. Apart from the university certificate, having industry certification also builds a lot of trust. For beginners, the certification I recommend is the G1 certification offered through the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence, or ASE. ASE is the most trusted and nationally recognized institution to get your certification. Look, if you walk into that job interview with a university certificate and the ASE certification, you're going in there guns blazing. Highly, highly recommended. And finally, the last thing is number 3, being job ready as a diesel mechanic. When it comes to working with diesel engine vehicles, experience matters. There's no substitute for hands-on experience. But how do you get that experience if you're a beginner? This is where an externship comes in. Through an externship, you're placed at a local shop or garage where you get to shadow other mechanics for a few weeks, pick their brains, and also get some hands-on experience. This could be massive for beginners. Think about it. When you're walking into your first job interview, you already have some experience working as a diesel mechanic. And through an externship, that's possible. So let's recap. Get the right education in diesel tech by enrolling in an online training program. Build a strong resume with a university certificate and entry-level certifications. And be job ready as a diesel tech with hands-on experience through an externship. Now, at this point, you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I find the right training program? How do I prepare for these certifications? How do I find an externship? Well, here's why I asked you to stay until the end. I'd like to introduce you to Preppy's online diesel technician certification program. At the start, I promised that you'll know how to be job ready as a diesel tech in under 6 months without student loan debt, without driving to classes. Preppy's diesel technician certification program is a revolutionary training program that makes it possible. Not just that, with this program, we tried to eliminate the crippling problems that come with full-time training programs. Here's everything you get with Preppy: 100% online and self-paced. With Preppy, we wanted to give diesel techs freedom from scheduled classes, boring classroom learning, and wasted time and expenses. Our program is 100% online, which means you can access it anytime, anywhere, on any device, including your smartphone, your laptop, or your desktop. The program is self-paced, which means you have complete freedom over your training, and you can choose your own hours, on the couch or whenever you've got time. Super convenient, super flexible diesel tech training. Immersive online learning. Preppy not only gives you flexibility, it also frees you from the boring traditional classroom learning experience. Your diesel tech training comprises of 3D animations, which makes it easier and fun to learn about diesel engines and other vehicle parts. Real-life simulations where you have to diagnose problems and find the solution. Instructor-led video lectures and presentations. This immersive learning experience builds a strong foundation in diesel tech, and you're prepared to crush it as a diesel technician. We're also in partnership with an accredited university. As I said earlier, a university certificate in diesel tech can set you apart. At Preppy, we take care of that as well. Preppy's diesel technician program is in partnership with a top-ranked, nonprofit accredited university. After you complete the program, you get a certificate of completion from the university. So when you walk in there to your first job interview, handing them your resume, they'll see the name of a big university. This sets you apart. You're also ready for industry certifications. With Preppy, you're ready to crush the G1 certification from ASE. ASE certs could help build trust, and with Preppy, you're fully prepared. Preppy's program is also faster. Since our program is self-paced, you can complete it in as little as 4 months. We understand time is money, and you can't sit in a classroom for 2 years. So with Preppy, you complete your diesel tech training within months, not years like other programs, months. Finally, for your hands-on experience, Preppy includes an externship opportunity as well. With Preppy, we place you at a local shop or garage where you work with other mechanics and get some needed hands-on experience under your belt. No matter where you're located throughout the United States, we coordinate that externship for you. So, with Preppy, you get the right diesel tech training, accredited university certificate, nationally recognized ASE certification, hands-on experience. You'll be starting your career fully prepared, all guns blazing, and you'll be job ready as a diesel technician in under 6 months. It's also insanely affordable. So how much does it cost? Many diesel programs out there cost upwards of $50,000, but with Preppy, you won't pay anything close to that. Right now, you can enroll in our program for just one incredibly low price for a limited time. That's right, with Preppy, you get your diesel tech training without the burden of student debt or big price tags. If you want to get started with your diesel tech training, click the link below to enroll and get instant access to Preppy's Diesel Technician Certification Program. One more thing, if you enroll today, you get access to our exclusive bonuses, a free laptop that ships straight to your address, 24/7 student support, and career and resume support. Look, if you're serious about becoming a diesel mechanic, and if you want to get there faster without student debt, then Preppy just checks all the boxes. Click the link below to enroll and get instant access to Preppy's Diesel Mechanics Certification Program. This is Grant Aldrich, and I can't wait to see you inside the program. Enroll today.